By coming back to the same locations again and again, you start to know the place intimately and start to notice details only you can ever notice, really. And all the trees you photographed, all the scenes you visited, they're like old friends each time. You greet them, they're probably in a different dressing, a different mood, and today we have a perfect demonstration of that. So I photographed this tree for more than 2 times now, and the first time was in autumn, and the second time was in winter after a snow shower, and I foolishly thought the snow was going to make it seem better, but it did not. And that's what I meant. You get to know which condition works the best for your scene and for your tree or for your image. And now we're in the height of summer, and I think we've got it. This is the one. This is the perfect condition for our tree, in my opinion. So autumn was really nice. The ground is barren with the brackens dying, and the green moss creates this really nice contrast in the frame. And in winter, I thought a heavy snowfall would cover all the defect and all the chaos on the ground, but I was really wrong, because here in the south of the UK we never get really thick and heavy snow covers. So instead of covering up the chaos, it emphasized, it infused all the defects and all the dead branches, all the bits and bobs on the ground, so it looked really muddy and messy, which did not work in our favour at all. And here, in the peak of summer, all the brackens are growing up, and they're perfect cover and canopy for our ground, covering up everything underneath, which is just perfect. And the moss on the trees are in a peak colour of green, and it looks really, really healthy, and all the different colours just balance really well. And today we're very lucky to have some really thick fog rolling in, as you can probably tell from the background. It's quite perfect, really, and our subject is this really, really gorgeous tree. I really, really love it. So we're at f11, ISO 80, focusing on the tree, and that gives me a 2-second exposure, no filters, 5-second timer. Now this composition is more interesting, but I'm less sure about it than the previous one. It's got more things going on. There are definitely more interesting, gnarly branches inside our frame, but I'm not entirely sure about the left-hand side, which has got a huge green blob of leaves and bushes, and it's quite weighty on the image. And on the right, there's no such thing to balance out this weight. The idea behind this composition, or the thing I like the most, are all these interesting, gnarly, mysterious branches in the middle. And it's like the trees are reaching out to something, and the mist just covers, just adds this little bit of extra atmosphere with it. So it's not a bad composition, and it's definitely worth shot. It's nothing special really, but I kind of like it. I'm at f11, ISO 80 again. This gives me a 1/4 of a second shutter speed. I'm focusing on the closer tree trunk, on the closer tree, to give a softer look for the branches and the trees in the background, which will look really nice, I hope. Yeah, foggy, misty, nice branches. the fog has dissipated as it should be, unfortunately, and I think I'll call it a day, or rather call it a morning actually. 2 images, quite happy with them, no complaints, and I do hope you thoroughly enjoyed them as well. So it's a rather short one today. Yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. Before I go, I've got some good news and some bad news, unfortunately. The bad news is this is going to be the last vlog for a long time to come. And the good news is that's because I'm travelling to Scotland for summer, and more specifically the Shetlands and the Outer Hebrides, which are amazing locations in the northern parts of Scotland. In fact, Shetland is the most northern island in Britain. So yeah, I'll be bringing all my camera gears and documenting my shots, documenting my life there, and all my photo trips and the amazing scenery you get in Scotland that Scotland has to offer. But unfortunately, the places I'm visiting are quite remote, so I won't be able to bring my laptop there and do some editing at all. Not to mention getting good internet to upload them. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen during the summer. But I will certainly try my best to do it. So don't be alarmed or surprised if any of them did come out. So thank you so much for watching and coming along with me today. And I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful summer yourself. In the meantime, take care and I'll see you next time. Cheerio. Bye-bye.